Now, residents of Simmerfield, that's a suburb in Germiston in Johannesburg, are up in arms over a municipal landfill that is being created in their area, allegedly by the Ekhuruleni council. Now, they say it's become a breeding ground for rats and is a health hazard. Newzroom Afrika's senior reporter Tumaole Mohlaoli is there for us this morning and joins us now live. Tumaole, is this true? Have we been able to find out whether indeed this area was created by the council?
Well, Michelle, it certainly has been quite, I would say, an eventful day, but by all accounts, it's eventful because according to complaints that we had received from residents of Primrose here in Germiston, there was an issue with the landfill and refuse collection over the last couple of years, and certainly when it comes to the landfill, which is to the right of me and to the left of the screen, I'm going to allow my colleague just to give you a shot of the landfill. Residents are saying that the council is managing the landfill, the refuse is piling up, and what happens is that they basically, to reduce the volumes, burn it. And when they burn it, it also includes burning of hazardous waste material, which then pollutes the air by virtue of the smoke blowing over across into the residential area, and this is making residents sick. There's also an issue of rats, but I can tell you that in the time that I've been here, there have been several trucks that have been going up and down, Ekhuruleni municipal trucks. This would suggest that the refuse is now being collected. This was an issue before. However, we have informal refuse collectors who have also been doing their part to ensure that they fill in the gaps. And we're going to now speak to one of the refuse collectors, the informal refuse collectors, and to get a sense of what has been happening. Baba, can you let us know, Uti, how has it been going with collecting refuse here in the community, and how are you helping to solve the problem of the refuse as well as the land dump?
Our problem is ukuthi lezinto zasoko zakhona zithatha zona bayekhisile amakilo akhona ebe 150 cents, so manje bathi 50 cents per kilo, so manje asayazusize kanjani, so siyastokha lezinto leziyana, mara ukuthi bahlale ba-150 beku-right, mara manje eish bayekhisile amakilo akhona, so
Mare, Niyathola is support from a municipality?
Yes, I told her support. Basinikeza ukudla what was so support ikhona, mara inkinga yiyo yokuthi bayehlisile amakilo akhona.
Right, Sabonga Fatwell. So it was Fatwell Ndlovu. He's an informal refuse collector who's servicing the area of Primrose, and he's saying that the main issue is that they've reduced the price that they pay, they being the council which manages the dump there. They reduced the prices they paid them per kilo, which has unfortunately affected their bottom line, but still they soldier on because this is how they make a living, and certainly I think this would be beneficial to the residents. Let's hear from one of the residents very quickly. So what is the issue with the landfill here? It seems as if certainly the informal refuse collectors are doing their part. I saw a truck earlier collecting refuse. What has been the situation?
The situation has become a bit bad in the couple of years. What's happening here is, I don't know whether they're having a problem when they are clearing up or filling up with sand, covering all the rubbish we have, which is going to the refill. Now, the smell which is coming from there, I think also maybe the rains are contributing because it's getting rotten, and the smell is so bad, and it's affecting all the residents here. I, for myself, I'm staying here about 2-3 houses up the road, and I feel it. I'm facing the dam. All right. Then things are bad. Rats, they are breeding like bad. and we need somebody to help us. We have one of our community leaders, Tracy. She's doing a good job. We have Wendy, one of our councillors. They are doing a good. She was right there in a couple of days behind. They are doing a good job. They are trying, but we need help so that this dump can be sorted out or even moved away.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Job. So that was the view from one of the residents, Mr. Tamin Govu, and he's confirming what has been complaints from residents here, saying that the dump here is a health hazard. The smell, the fumes for when the refuse is being burnt, and also the rat situation. And we know that rats carry, of course, disease, and this is a great concern to residents living opposite the dump, saying that they want more to be done. So this is certainly a conundrum that the city of Ekhuruleni is faced with, and something that they will have to solve to make sure that the residents are appeased, the ratepayers, of course. With that, it's back to you in the studio.
Indeed, for that update. He's live to us there from that suburb in Germiston, Simmerfield. Thanks very much indeed.